What is going on, guys and girls? Synister here at OnPointTactical. That is the last time you're going to hear me say that for the duration of basically forever. So, why? For those of you that haven't been paying attention and are for whatever stupid reason watching this video, that doesn't happen very often. In fact, I get almost no views on any of my videos, which is partially why I'm changing the channel anyway. But I started a new YouTube channel, and long story short, I basically was just getting sort of impatient with trying to find my channel. If you've ever tried to track this thing down without subscribing immediately after watching one video, I wouldn't imagine why you would do that. It's about impossible, and I'm sure that some of you have probably experienced this already. By the way, this is a live commentary, and we're not playing with my headphones on, and I also haven't played the game in like 4 days, so we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, long story short, I made a new channel, and I'm gonna start using it as my primary workforce, I guess you could say. It's called BadCompanyGaming. If you didn't see my intro montage type thing where I basically showed the intro and outro, and then it was an epic montage. It was just basically the history of OnPointTactical and a bunch of different videos thrown together into an epic like 5-minute or so montage. It was fun to watch. It wasn't a lot of fun to make, but you will also notice if you go watch that it is uploaded in 4K resolution. I'm planning on making this a pretty standard thing once I actually swap over to BadCompanyGaming, because if you're one of the few channels that uploads in 4K, that's going to just immediately attract attention. I'm not going to tell you how I got 4K video, because that would be sort of revealing how I do everything, and that would just kind of defeat the purpose, because then all of a sudden everybody would be doing everything in 4K. But I can tell you this: it should be one thing to compensate for my sort of monotone speaking voice. I know that probably irritates a lot of you. The fact that my pitch really doesn't change that much, except for moments when I'm trying to really emphasize something. Other than that, it's pretty much just the same tone all the time, which I wouldn't know why that would be a huge factor, but I've heard a couple complaints. It's like, dude, are you just like angry all the time? It's like, no, this is just my normal speaking voice. There's nothing I can do about it. So I don't know what to say about that. But that will help make up for that factor. How about shout-out time? I think I'm going to add shout-outs basically to every live commentary that I'm going to do, and I'm planning on doing live commentaries quite often once I swap over. First off, they're really easy to upload, so I can upload a live commentary and a regular gameplay video on the same day with basically the same amount of work. It's a little extra work, but it's not that much to where I would say it's not worth it. It's like barely any more work. See, you can see my lack of gameplay shining right there. But I think it's fun to do double uploads. I know that sort of annoys a lot of people because it like floods their subscription page on YouTube, and if you only have enough time to watch 2 videos, you need to free up some time or quit watching YouTube, because you're probably in a bit of a situation where you're just going to wind up being irritated by every YouTuber out there, because you're probably only checking your feed every 1 or 2 days, and almost everybody will have 1 or 2 videos done by then. So it's kind of tricky, unless it's like a huge channel like Vsauce. He only uploads every couple weeks, I think. So something like that won't show up in your subscription page, but smaller channels, any smaller channel will probably have something up by then. So, if you don't want to see this channel go, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say other than it's just what needs to happen. It's the smart move as a content creator. It's going to be the smart move as a viewer, and it's really going to be a test as to whether you guys actually like my content. Because any of you that do like my content are going to follow the link in the description that I'm going to provide to the new channel, and you're going to subscribe to it and watch the video that I'm uploading along with this one to that channel. Any of you that don't really care about the channel or that don't watch it won't show up immediately, so I'll sort of know how many of you actually care. And if you're one of the first guys to subscribe, I'm going to be keeping an eye on my inbox. You might just get a shout out, and you might get a free invitation to my party on PlayStation Network. Assuming that you own a PlayStation, I will message you up about that or something, and we'll go from there. We will figure it out. So yeah, that's how the transition is going to happen. I've already created the channel. I just haven't uploaded anything yet. Go back here and revive this dude so he can get death medic. I haven't uploaded anything. I only have 9 bullets, so I'm not sure if I'm going to even be able to kill anything. But that will soon be cured. Like I said, I'm uploading something along with this one also overnight. Neither of these are... None of my longer videos, I should clarify, none of my longer videos are going to be in 4K. It's only going to be the shorter videos. And here's the reasoning. A 3-minute video, if you do it in 442 ProRes bitrate, is 32 gigabytes. 32 gigabytes for 3 minutes. Now, I was able to use a different codec and export it through whatever. I'm not going to tell you exactly how I did it once again, but I got the file size down to about 7 gigs on my 5-minute video. It's not in ProRes, but honestly, I couldn't tell much of a difference because since YouTube already degrades the quality of the video to start with, it's really hard to sort of needle out the little differences that it actually makes. So, speaking of the 4K situation, here's my motive. Once, I told you because not everybody can do it, and that makes me sort of stick out amongst the bunch, which is handy. But if you've been watching YouTube for a while, I'm assuming that you have, you'll notice that 1080 videos really aren't that clear. And like I said, that's because YouTube degrades the video so that it's streamable and playable and, you know, whatever. So if you upload it in 4K, that does a lot of the compensating for you. So even if the source video is in 1080, if you upload it at 1440 or even 2160 2K, it's gonna look just a ton better than it would be if you just straight up uploaded the 1080 video, which is why if you ever watch a 720 video on YouTube, it looks like you're watching 480. It really just isn't that good. Once again, I got my headphones around my neck. Positional audio was key there because my arrow on the minimap was actually big enough to where I couldn't really see theirs out of the corner of my eye, which is a small problem in reducing the HUD size, but I think the pros far outweigh the cons in that scenario. But, of course, do what you please. That's your decision to make. If you haven't watched all of my videos on this channel, I'm not going to pressure you to. I'm just saying that I'm going to be uploading a lot of the same weapons that I've already done reviews on the new channel, because it's a new channel. It's not going to be all the same viewers. I know that for certain. So I know that I'm in the clear at least to do some of my favorite weapons over. Also, they're my favorite weapons, and I need to do them while I have them unlocked. Why do I say that? Because as soon as I hit level 120 on this account, I'm making a new one. No questions asked. I'm creating a new gamertag. I'm not sure what it's going to be at this point. I can't decide if it's going to be Synister or if it's going to be something totally different, but we will, of course, make that decision then. But it's going to be one of those things where if you have sent me a friend's request on this gamertag, you will get priority on the next gamertag whenever I start accepting friends requests again, which will be almost immediately. So once I create my new gamertag, I will tell you guys what it is on YouTube, and I'll start doing like I do now. I'll put my gamertag in the description, and if you already have me added, send a message to the new gamertag that says you have me in your friends list, I'm from YouTube, something along those lines, and then I will accept your friends request at that point, no earlier, because I have to make sure that it's people that I'm actually wanting on my friends list that are showing up. Mr. Tomiski has now sent me a message. By the way, he just now started doing YouTube. I don't think he's done any commentaries yet. I haven't watched all of his videos, I don't believe, but that's another small channel. Speaking of small channels that have been helping me make these decisions, I've been talking to Troubleshooter, the Manny 500. I've even been talking to Izzy Gone Crazy, which that's an interesting situation that I will fill you guys in on later after I work some things out with him, and then we will talk about it. But yeah, I've been talking to them, and I've got some pretty good support as far as making the swap. All except for Manny. She absolutely hates the idea of me making another channel because I'm gonna lose my views and lose my subs. It's like, that's fine. It's just gonna test my actual subscriber base, even though that number up top says like 191 or something right now. I think I actually have like 40 or 50 because I only ever see like the same guys in the comment section, and I only ever get like 40 views. So I know that not everybody's checking the channel. So I don't care what that number says. I don't have that many subscribers. Or I shouldn't say I have that many subscribers. I don't have that many followers. And while we're on the subject, nobody, and I mean nobody, has followed me on Twitter or Facebook that isn't in a personal circle, I guess you could say. I'm going to be changing the Twitter page to support it. I think I'm just going to abandon the whole Facebook, because it's just... It's a pain to operate a page from my phone, whereas on Twitter I can do it wonderfully from my iPhone. So like if somebody tweets me, I can do it right back immediately. Whereas if I'm doing it on Facebook, it doesn't notify me. So I have no idea of knowing when to check it, and it just doesn't work for the way that I would like to do it, because I have my phone next to me while I'm playing Battlefield. So I want to be able to check while I'm playing Battlefield. I don't want to have to stop and scroll through and check. I just want the screen to light up so that the next time I go down I can see what it is and check it and see if it's important or not. Thomas has joined the server. It's okay. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up since he's joining, and then I'll invite him to the party, whatever, blah 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 blah. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been a live gameplay, like I said, so the commentary is sort of scrambled and I stutter a lot. I don't know why, but whenever I'm trying to play and think, it just doesn't all come out. Whoa. Was that a rubber band, or did my screen just jerk? I think it was a pretty big rubber band. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I hope that you guys will swap over to the new channel. Let me know what you think about the entire idea of a new channel, just to get a little bit of a feel for what you guys think, and I hope to see all of you on the battlefield.